Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, August 22nd. Tesla claims Autopilot is currently preventing about 40 crashes per day by correcting drivers pressing the wrong pedal. This is actually a welcome change considering that over the years, Tesla vehicles have often been blamed for accelerating on their own. Autopilot has been blamed for a variety of crashes. In some cases, third parties have found it to be the owner's fault. In many of these, drivers who have not been paying attention must regain control of the vehicle, and they wind up stepping on the wrong pedal. Now, Ashok Eluzwamy, Tesla's head of Autopilot software, recently revealed, quote, Autopilot prevents about 40 crashes per day where human drivers mistakenly press the accelerator at 100% instead of the brakes. Now, this is actually a good example of Tesla always getting blamed when there's an accident with Autopilot, but the automaker doesn't get credit for all the crashes that it has avoided. Tesla is dominating the charging experience satisfaction among EV owners, and it could pose new questions when the charger network becomes open to the public. We recently reported a study that found that more than a quarter of surveyed charging stations that were public were non-functional. This is actually a pretty big problem. But now J.D. Power has released a new charging experience satisfaction survey, and Tesla leads by 739 points, and the broader Level 3 public chargers scored 674. While this seems like it would be good news for Tesla, it's actually going to become more complicated. Tesla will be opening the supercharger network to non-Tesla EV owners by the end of the year. Hopefully, the competition will encourage the other networks to increase their customer satisfaction, especially by improving their uptime on the stations. Tesla's full self-driving software will get a $3,000 price hike on September 5th in North America. It actually coincides with the release of version 10.69.2 for the beta. We don't know yet if there will be any changes to the subscription service for full self-driving. That service currently costs $199 per month, but last time it didn't go up when the price was hiked. Tesla's plan to increase the price of the software actually goes with the features and refinement that has accruing value. The purchase price secures a spot to get the full self-driving software when at some point in the future it can literally drive itself. As it is, the system is still Level 2 in the SAE's autonomous driving classification, and much like other driving assist technologies such as GM's Super Cruise and Mercedes' Intelligent Drive. This disconnect between Tesla's branding, which is quite promising, and the system's actual capabilities has actually led for calls to rename the software from various sides. Green Mountain Power, a small Vermont electric utility, has built a stockpile of 4,000 Tesla Powerwalls, and it saves them a lot of money. The relatively small electric utility was actually one of the earliest adopters of the Tesla Powerwall, starting in 2015. Now that company has confirmed that it has deployed over 4,000 Powerwalls at customers' homes across the state. Last year, the power company also disclosed that it will be using Tesla's Autobidder software to take advantage of the increasing energy storage capacity. Autobidder, if you're curious, is a real-time trading and control platform for energy assets, such as Powerwalls and Power Packs, and it is optimized through machine learning to better use and more directly monetize the assets. South Korean automaker Hyundai hopes to speed up electric vehicle deployment in the USA by building a new plant, and construction could start as soon as May of 2023. The $5.5 billion facility was initially slated to start next year, with commercial production beginning in 2025. But now Yonhap News Agency has said that an unidentified source within the industry claimed that Hyundai is looking to start construction later this year, with commercial production in 2024. Once the EV plant is up and running, it expects to do around 300,000 annual units. Although Hyundai has yet to confirm this information, the move would make sense. President Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act last week, and a part of that focuses on making EVs more accessible in the USA. According to a report from Automobile Watch, Porsche's electric Macan production has a goal to, at least, match the current production of the internal combustion engine vehicle of the same name. That comes to the tune of 80,000 units per year. Production is expected to begin in Leipzig, Germany before the end of 2023, and last year news had emerged that the EV software developer from Volkswagen Group primarily actually was facing development issues and delays that entirely affected the Auto Group's goals. With an IPO vital to Volkswagen's growth looming, the Porsche marquee is having to get their EV production into high gear. In today's community comment found on YouTube, Rick Skinta says, "Daylight savings. That's my vote for something we continue to do, but is not necessary for all." Yeah, I can agree with that, Rick. I have come to stretch my imagination trying to get a good reason to keep that practice. I just can't find one. But just as silly as the loud artificial exhaust from the electric Dodge Charger, I actually find it rather strange that, at least here in the USA, there's so many service jobs that still operate on tips for payment. I've done several of these jobs before, and I really didn't like the irregularity. Part of me thinks that it could set up the workers for a gambling consumption once they save up enough of their tips to hit the tables. I'm a little too far off the beaten path now. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.